Who's on that cross?
It's Jesus Christ.
How does Jesus Christ look like?
But
Who do you think is on that cross? Huh? A white man, right? And his name is Caesar Borgia. That is not the biblical Christ that walked on earth.
And a teacher of lies.
That teaches white man Jesus. Oh, you got it. This brother got crosses upon crosses.
I got one on my hand too.
Damn, look at this. Read that one hand. So that lets me know you have the knowledge.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
But what's that cruise benefiting you? What's that on your neck?
It's a cross.
Who's on that cross?
Huh?
Who's on that cross?
It's Jesus Christ.
How does Jesus Christ look like?
But I say.
How you gonna have a man?
This don't have no war here. That's for sure.
But how you gonna have something that symbolizes white Jesus and say that's Jesus Christ? You said wool hair, so that lets me know you have the knowledge.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
But what's that cruise benefiting you?
It's just something that.
Let me see what's in your hand. That cross, is that cross gonna make you win the lottery?
No,
you know?
It's not even for me. These ain't even mine. They got that.
I understand, it don't matter. But is that cross?
No.
Now let's listen to what the Bible says. Read this.
Habakkuk 2 verse 18.
If you walk across the street, is that cross gonna stop all the cars in Irvington?
No.
Read.
What profiteth the graven image?
So the Bible said, what's the benefit? What profit that? Nothing.
Nothing.
Read.
That the maker thereof have graven it. The
Don't throw it away. Come on. Did you believe in it? Read it.
The molten image and a teacher of lies.
That teaches white man Jesus. Because if I ask a Hispanic or ask another individual, my brother, who you think is on that cross? I'm gonna ask you, who you think is on that cross?
I don't know, because I don't wear crosses.
You don't wear crosses, but if you could take a wild guess, we talking hypothetical, if you could take a wild guess, who do you
It
see?
represents a white man.
It represents the white man.
Bring it out.
Read this again.
What profiteth the graven image?
What's the benefit of that image? If you don't believe in that, what's the benefit of it? Read.
That the maker thereof have graven it.
Because somebody created, a man created that. Why? Read.
The molten image and a teacher of lies.
A man created that cross to teach this white lie. And now all people are done upholding that cross. How many rappers we got that's talking about the Jesus peace? Walking around with their Jesus peace. But is that how Jesus Christ looked like? Everybody know Christ is black. Hell, Putin just opened a vault and showed you Christ is black. But our people still don't believe it. Our people still want to uphold this white Jesus. You know what it is? It's Stockholm Syndrome.
Bring it out.
Our people are suffering from Stockholm Syndrome. We're going to get the color of Christ. Give me that. Because we got to cast down this lie. Everybody's saying you rock this cross. There's no benefit of that cross. Hell, you'll probably have more of a benefit if you sell and mope that thing down. Get a couple of dollars if it's real gold. I know you ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's probably real gold. You mope that thing down. Oh, you got it. This brother got crosses upon crosses.
Hey, look, I got one on my hand too.
Damn, look at this. Read. Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 7:26. Let's see what you have to do with these crosses. You ready? Let's go.
Deuteronomy 7 verse 26. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thy house.
God said this thing is an abomination. It represents white man Jesus.
Bring it out.
Anybody that sees that cross, they think of this guy right here. Because the cross, what was the cross a symbol of back in the day?
My brother from Ghana, right?
Ghana,
He said
come
you
on.
know that Moses took the Israelites from Egypt. So I asked him if you know about the slaves and who those people that went on the slave. He said no. So can you show him who those people were?
Yes.
That Moses.
What's your name? Isaac? That's a beautiful name.
That's right.
Now, guess what? Those people that was on the slave ship that came out of Egypt is you, me, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Yes.
We are the true Israelites.
Yes.
And we ain't supposed to be worshiping a white man Jesus. Because Christ looked like us. Come on, read this.
Deuteronomy 7 verse 26.
Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into that house.
Because when you look at this cross right here, my brother, Isaac, who do you think is on that cross? Huh? A white man, right? And his name is Caesar Borgia. That is not the biblical Christ that walked on the earth. Read.
Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thine house, lest thou be a curse.
You know why it says that not in your house? Because if you go into your mama's house, your great-grandmother's house, they'll see what? The Last Supper? That's an abomination according to the Bible. Read.
Yes, thou be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly detest it.
You should hate this thing. Read.
And thou shalt utterly abhor it.
Read. Hate it. Read.
For it is a cursed thing.
Let me get burned with fire. 25. Come on.
Deuteronomy 7 verse 25. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire.
All right, come on, just hold up for me. Do you understand the graven image? No, what's his name again? Isaac, give me Deuteronomy 28 for me, please. Deuteronomy chapter 28, right? We're going to show you the curses that Moses gave to the children of Israel. You understand? My brother, I know the officer been going over the curses of idolatry, but those are part that cause the curses to come upon us as well. You understand? Idolatry is one of it. You understand, my brother? Isaac, watch this. Read that for me, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Start from 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass.
This is what Moses said to the 12 tribes of Israel. This was when he was in the wilderness with us. He said, it shall come to pass, read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
How do we do that? Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
God's commands that one of them is what? Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Remember that, right? 10 commandments. Because that white Jesus, that's not the real God. But read on.
And his statutes.
And his statutes.
Which I command thee this day.
So that's how you're hearkening unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Come on.
That all these curses.
He said if you don't listen, all these curses
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
No, let's go one of the curses. Give verse 60. My brother right here. I'm going to show you the curses. This is Moses talking to the 12 tribes of Israel. Isaac, right? Give me verse 68. This is what Moses said. This is what Moses said. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
You see what the Lord said, Isaac? He said he would bring us into where again? Read it again. That's why I need you to focus. Isaac, I know you got to go, but I need you to focus for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Moses said to the 12 tribes, the Lord will put you into Egypt again if you don't keep the commandments. What does the word Egypt mean? What does it mean by Egypt?
In slavery again?
Yeah?
In slavery again?
Say it.
In slavery again.
Because when we was in Egypt, what were we down there? We were what?
In slavery.
We were slaves. So they said the Lord will do what? Bring me into Egypt again. What does Egypt mean? Read.
Exodus 20 verse 2.
Read.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Another word for bondage is what? Slavery, right? So Moses go back, said he would put us back into slavery again. Right? We're going to find what means the transportation. How are we going to get back into slavery again? Read it for me.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Look at the sign here, Isaac. You see that? You're saying from Ghana, so you're familiar with this. Because the building over there that's called Never to Return, right? It's still there. Where the slaves went from into the boat. Never to return. Right? So he said the Lord will put us back into Egypt, means slavery again, with ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Come on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So Isaac said, when we got out the ships, we're going to get sold to our enemy. Look right here, Isaac. Look right here. What is this right here? My brother, what's this right here? You see a guy right here, he's doing a bidding, right? Yeah. But what is he doing right here? He's selling them, right? Selling. So what do we call it today? We call it auction? Auction block. Auction block. That's where they sold the slaves. So Moses is saying, when you got off those slave ships, you're going to get sold unto your enemies. As what?
For bond men,
Slave men
and bond women,
and slave women. Read.
and no man shall buy you.
No one freed us since we got here in America. You understand, Isaac? Have you learned that in your churches? Have you learned that in your churches? See what I'm saying? But who was Moses talking to, Isaac? Think about it, Isaac. Y'all never heard this before, right? But you're hearing something that match up in your history, coming from the Bible. But I notice that even though it is coming out to you, Isaac, you cannot stay focused. It's like you said, I don't want to hear this. Are you thinking that we're coming against some kind of doctrine that you learned? Huh? So why is it you can't stay focused for a minute, Isaac? Because for me to teach you, you have to be focused. You understand what I'm saying, Isaac? So what is it that you distracted? Huh? Okay. Nothing? Alright, do you believe that the Lord God died for everybody in the earth? Every nation that Christ died for everyone? You sure that? Okay, give me that in Matthew. I'm going to read this in Matthew. Say who Christ coming to say. Read that?
Matthew 15, verse 24.
Read.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Come here, sister. Come, sis. Let me talk to you something. I want to talk to my brother right here. Isaac. No, don't scare. Come on, sir. This right here, this platform is for you. So you can come and stand there. You understand? Christ said, I'm not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right? So who did he die for? Isaac. Who did he die for? Huh? How about you? Who did he die for, sis? Who's the us? Say that, read it again.
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Who is his people now that he died for? Israel. Who is Israel? So-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. And our brothers and sisters over there in Africa and in the diaspora. That went into slavery and slave ships. Those are Israel. You understand? So think about it. The King of Kings died for your sake. What is it so special about you? Why did Christ die for you so-called Negroes? Why is it? But yesterday in this society, everyone looked down on us. Do you know why they look down on us? Because of our sin. Because of our sin. Why did Christ die? He died because of our sin, right? He died for our sin. What is sin, Isaac? You're going to church. What is sin?
Things that God just wants you to do.
Huh?
Things God just wants you to do.
Things God doesn't want you to do. What is sin, sis? Things that you're not supposed to do. So do you know one of the things that you're not supposed to do? Give me what sin is, and let's show them some of the things that we're not supposed to do. All right? All right? You agree with that, sis? Read it for me.
1 John 3, verse 4.
Read.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law.
So it said, whoever commits sin, transgress, or transgress means break, also the law. What is sin?
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is breaking God's laws. Now, give me one of the laws. Do it 22:5. So it said, sin is when you do something that God told you not to do, right? That's what you said, right? Let's read this for me. Let's see if you agree with this one. Read it for me.
Deuteronomy 22, verse 5.
Read.
The women shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What is that? What is that, sis? What is it that women wear that belongs to man? Yeah, what is it that women wear today that belongs to men? Huh? Isaac, what is it that women wear today that belongs to men? Huh? Brother, what is that? Is he correct? You say you don't know? Is he correct? Oh my God. Isaac, you say you don't know? What is it? Read, all right, I'm gonna read the other part and you tell me. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Okay, you answer that one. What is it that women wear that men not supposed to wear? Huh? So, come on, Isaac. You easily answer that one, but you can't answer the other one? Do you agree with Isaac? He said dresses. Do you agree with him? That men not supposed to wear dresses. Huh? Come on. You say you're not sure? Okay. Say you're a mother. You have a son. Would you want him walk around wearing skirts? Come on now. So how is it that you said that you're not sure? If you're not sure, would you be able to stop him from wearing that? You wouldn't be able to, because you're not sure. For you to know what a man's supposed to wear, what a woman's supposed to wear, you'll be able to make the right decision. You understand that? So now, if men not supposed to wear dress, what is it that women not supposed to wear? Sis? There it is. A pants. Women not supposed to wear pants. Do you know why, sis? Because I put a masculine spirit on a woman.
You know?
You understand? Like for example, you say you stand up right now with your leg wide open. And if you sit down, you're not going to cover your leg. Why are you going to cover it? Why would you lap your leg if you sit right now? You don't make no sense because you're on a pants. But why do you think the women back in the days used to close their leg when they sit? Because they have a skirt, and also their private part and their shame is down there. So now that the women wearing pants, guess what? They no longer have a shame down there. So now they sit with their leg wide open. They walk like men. They act like men. You understand? And guess what? With that masculine spirit increase in the house, guess what happened? Divorce rate is at a high level. Because now the man have a competition in his house.
Look it out.
You understand now? Do you understand, sis? The man have a competition in the house because the woman now is challenging him.
This is Lex.
You agree with that, Lex? That when a woman have on pants in the house, you put a masculine spirit on her.
Look it out.
Then she act masculine. Nigga, you ain't this. Nigga, you ain't that. Huh? No, I'm not saying that, my sister right here. I'm not saying. You understand? The masculine spirit. And when they sit like this. Look, they sit and their leg wide open. But when a woman having a skirt, how do they sit? Huh, Isaac? How do they sit? And close their legs. Why? Because they don't want their private part to be seen. You understand? And that shame is down there, so they cover it up. And if the breeze blows, they go like this. Because they understand the shame. Now, without them having that shame, guess what happened now? They're masculine. You understand? They're ready to fight a man. They're ready to call a man nigger, whatever. Sis, where you going? You understand that? What's his name again? Lex. So, we show Isaac his nationality, that he's an Israelite. You understand? Where you from, Lex? Isaac, I see that. He's here, but he's not here. He said Jesus Christ died for everybody. You believe that?
Me. To some extent.
How? What's the extent?
For his people that believed in him.
Huh?
For the people that believed and followed him.
So, are you saying that every nation believes in God, that's God's people?
Not Jesus Christ, no.
That's not Jesus' people. Okay, so who is Jesus' people then?
The ones who only followed him.
How do we follow Christ?
By having faith.
Having faith? What is faith?
Belief in the unknown.
Unknown. Okay, so you believe that Christ walked the earth?
I wasn't there to see
No,
it.
do you believe?
I guess.
You guessed me right. Thank you. Okay, let's find out who Christ died for. Who was sent for? Read it again, Matthew again.
Matthew 15, verse 24.
Read.
But he answered and said,
Read.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Why is it that he called the sheep of Israel lost?
Because they were lost, because they were only believing in somebody that ruled over them.
Okay, so someone that ruled over them. So you're saying that the sheep of Israel, they're in slavery?
Yes.
Okay, so what nation do you know on the earth that is in slavery now?
Like currently?
Read it out.
Right now, that are still slaves.
America.
What nation? America. You got Chinese, white people here, all sorts of people here. You call yourself American, right? You understand? The Chinese, white men call themselves American. Chinese men call themselves American. Are they slaves? No. So which nation on earth is slaves? That have their slave master name.
Bring it out.
They were brought here as slave cargo ships. What nation?
Africa.
Huh?
Africa.
Africans, right? So those people that just said, those are the slaves, right? So that means that Christ, the people that Christ died for are those same people you call Africans. That what you're saying?
Unless the Israelites were people like us with fair skin.
Unless they're Israelite like us. So are you saying the Israelites are slaves? Today? Yes, they are. Let's get it. Do it 28.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Israelite, Moses was talking to them. He told them that the Lord will bring you back into Egypt again with ships. Slave ships. You understand that? Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And we will not see our homeland again. This is Christ. This is Moses talking to us when we came out of Egypt. We didn't enter the promised land yet. But he prophesied about the transatlantic slave trade and the sub-Saharan slave trade. Moses prophesied. Remember, Moses was a prophet.
You know?
So he prophesied of us going into slavery if we don't keep the commandments of God. So Christ came and he said, I'm not sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Christ knows that where we're going to go as slaves, we're not going to know who we are. We're going to be lost. Now if I ask you what's your nationality, what would you say?
I don't know.
There you go. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. Then go back. Isaiah 1 and 3.
Isaiah 1 verse 3.
Read.
The ox knoweth his owner.
See what Christ said? An ox is a dumb animal. But yet he know his owner. Read.
And the ass his master's crib.
Another dumb animal know his master's crib. Read.
But Israel does not know.
His people don't know. Read.
My people does not consider.
They don't know who they are. Neither do they consider to know who they are. So you see, you don't know. You is a proof that the Bible is a true book.
That's right.
You understand that? So go back down to Isaiah to Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Look right there. Look right there. Which nation on earth went into slavery on slave ships? Africa. Only us and the Hispanics. Now they went to Spain, Portugal, on slave ships.
Right.
You understand? They are our northern kingdom brothers. Look at the sign right here. They from here, from Ephraim down, that's the northern kingdom. If you know your history of your forefathers, back when we were in England, but America don't teach you that. They teach you your history started from slavery. That's not true. That's not true. We rule Europe.
That's right.
We talk about the Dark Ages, that was us. You understand? The first slave trade that came to America came from Spain.
Bring it out.
It's not Africa. You understand that? So a lot of things you don't know about your history. And because you don't know who you are, your education system buries you deeper in ignorance. Now you believe that Christ died for anyone that believes in him. How do we believe in God? Give me that in Surah. Let's see, how do we believe in God? I'm going to show you that even when what you said cannot add up to the Bible. Read that for me. How do we believe? How do we believe in God, sister? How do we believe in Jesus Christ? Let's find out what the Bible says. Read. Yeah.
He that believeth in the Lord,
the one that believes in the Lord,
taketh heed to the commandments.
That's what you believe. By take heed to the commandments. Who was the commandments of God given to? Give me that. Show me what you think. Who was the commandments of God given to?
It was given to Moses to spread to the people.
Which people?
The Israelites.
So how is it then if believing in the Lord is keeping the commandments, so how is it that everybody can believe in the Lord? Every nation. He wasn't given to every nation. So who have it? Richard, read that for me.
Psalm 147 verse 19.
Read.
He sheweth his word unto Jacob.
Jacob, that's the name of your forefather. Jacob, his name changed from Jacob to Israel. That's that brother right here, forefather, his forefather, Jacob. That's who we descend from. You understand? Read on.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
We are Israel. We are Jacob, we are Israel. He named us after our forefather, Jacob. He called us Jacob, he called us Israel. Remember his name changed from Jacob to Israel after he fought with the angel. The angel, what is thy name? He said Jacob. He said thy name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel. Because as a power with God, it said as power with God, right. You understand? So that's what the name is, Israel. Read.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He have never dealt so with any other nation. He have never gave his law to any other nation. Only us got it. Read.
And as for his judgments,
His judgment for breaking the law,
they have not known them.
they have not known it. Which other nation went into slave ship again? Which other nation went into slavery and slave ships again? None, because they have not known God's judgment. He's showing the proof that this book is true. No other nation went into slavery and slave ships, yokes of iron on their neck. None, because they have not known the judgment of God. They never got the word of God. You understand?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word